The atmosphere in the arena was electric as the announcer introduced the next exciting bout of the evening, a lightweight clash scheduled for 5 rounds of 3 minutes each. This battle was brought to the audience by Hotel Apex, the official hotel partner of the World Lethwei Championship, proudly sponsoring what promised to be a fierce and technical showdown between two rising young stars of Myanmar's Lethwei scene. Fighting out of the blue corner was the sharp and focused Htoo Nay Thu, a 19-year-old warrior from Kayin State, Myanmar, boasting a seasoned professional record of 22 wins, 4 losses, and 16 draws. Despite his youth, Htoo Nay Thu entered the ring with the poise of a veteran. Across from him stood his opponent, Daung Phyu, fighting out of the red corner and representing Mon State, Myanmar. At just 20 years old, Daung Phyu brought an equally impressive record of 20 wins, 2 losses, and 9 draws, signaling his readiness for high-level competition. The matchup was set not only as a clash of experience and skill, but also as a glimpse into the bright future of the sport, with both fighters making their World Lethwei Championship debut under the global spotlight. As the bell rang to begin the first round, Htoo Nay Thu, dressed in white trunks, approached with calm energy, establishing his range with sharp footwork and flicking his lead hand to gauge distance. Daung Phyu, wearing black trunks, met him with equal intensity, firing off low kicks early and testing the rhythm of his opponent. Both men displayed intelligent movement, switching stances fluidly, attempting to disrupt timing and create openings. You could immediately sense that neither was here to rush, instead relying on patience, technical knowledge, and a deep understanding of ring control. The round unfolded with crisp exchanges, Htoo Nay Thu landing clean slapping kicks and Daung Phyu answering back with short, snappy punches in close. Each exchange was calculated, neither man taking unnecessary risks, but both clearly hunting for the opening to deliver decisive damage. In round 2, the tempo increased slightly. Htoo Nay Thu began to take the center of the ring, applying measured pressure and picking his shots wisely. He landed a well-timed low kick and followed up with a clean strike to Daung Phyu's chest. His use of the lead hand as a rangefinder allowed him to set up combinations, and he showed excellent awareness in evading counters. Daung Phyu, ever resilient, stayed tight in his guard and responded with inside punches and quick foot movement to exit danger. The fight was beginning to take shape as a duel of timing and technique, with both men trying to assert control without sacrificing defense. The round closed with both fighters standing firm, exchanging feints and kicks, while the crowd cheered on their display of discipline and power. As the third round opened, commentators noted the maturity of these young fighters. At just 19 and 20 years of age respectively, both Htoo Nay Thu and Daung Phyu had already amassed over 20 fights each, more than enough to display experience and composure in the heat of battle. Midway through the round, a highlight moment arrived when Htoo Nay Thu landed a beautifully timed punch that briefly swept Daung Phyu off his feet. Though he recovered instantly and bounced back up, the crowd roared, sensing a momentum shift. Htoo Nay Thu continued to work behind his jab, constantly flicking it not always to land, but to distract and set up stronger rear-hand punches and kicks. His transitions between southpaw and orthodox were fluid, keeping Daung Phyu guessing and forcing constant defensive adjustments. Meanwhile, Daung Phyu attempted to clinch and wear down his opponent, securing body locks on entry, but unable to generate damage before the referee called for separation. Heading into round 4, both corners encouraged their fighters to push the pace. Htoo Nay Thu, now looking increasingly confident, used his footwork to control space and launched powerful kicks to the body. His jab, still flicked casually, remained a useful tool to bait reactions and mask his real intentions. Daung Phyu, feeling the pressure, tried to close the distance with bursts of aggression, but Htoo Nay Thu's timing and lateral movement made it difficult for him to land clean shots. They clinched again briefly, exchanging body shots before separating cleanly. At this stage, it was evident that Htoo Nay Thu's rhythm and volume were taking a slight edge in the overall fight. He had taken control of the center and dictated most of the action, although Daung Phyu remained dangerous and determined, searching for that one opportunity to swing the momentum back in his favor. The fifth and final round began with both fighters standing tall, ready to give everything left in the tank. Htoo Nay Thu kept his composure, still using feints and jabs to create doubt in Daung Phyu's mind. A clean left hand landed again, while his footwork prevented any successful counter from reaching him. Daung Phyu pressed forward, trying to overwhelm Htoo Nay Thu with short combinations and inside fighting, but 282's defense stayed tight, his responses sharp and efficient. The final exchanges were competitive, showing both fighters had prepared to go the full 5 rounds without fading. As the final seconds ticked away, they continued trading low kicks, punches, and movement in a fitting conclusion to a hard-fought battle. As the bell rang to end the match, both men embraced out of mutual respect, having just delivered one of the most technical and evenly contested fights of the night. After 5 thrilling rounds, the official decision was left to the judges. The announcer returned to the ring, the audience holding their breath in anticipation. All 3 judges scored the fight unanimously in favor of the fighter from the blue corner. With that, Htoo Nay Thu was declared the winner by unanimous decision, marking his 23rd professional victory and a triumphant start to his World Lethwei Championship career. He raised his hands in celebration, a wide smile on his face, as he received his winner's prize from renowned cinematic director and Daung Phyu, the CEO of Hotel Apex. It was a proud moment for the young fighter, a strong statement to the division, and a sign that he may well be one of the future stars of Lethwei. As the crowd applauded and the lights dimmed for the next event, one thing was clear. This was more than just a debut, it was a declaration. While some fans enjoy wild, chaotic wars, others prefer a clean, technical battle. This fight managed to deliver both controlled violence, strategy, heart, and a glimpse into the bright future of the sport.